Oh, how did I get that one? That was lucky.
I made a wheel with every monster in Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, and whatever that wheel lands on after I spin it, that's what I have to fight. Our target today is Jyuratodus, but this fight proves I'm bad at fishing.
So I heard that with the new monsters that came in, the blacksmith also found out a way to make weapons look like other weapons of the same class. Something that I believe she calls layered weapons? And the concept of this is just so fascinating. I have to know more. Well, there isn't really too much to know about it. It's just that whenever you gotta make a weapon look like another weapon, you just talk to the blacksmith, and then she can basically just make something that you would layer over your own weapon, which is why they call it layered weapons. As you can see right here, it looks like I'm using the Royal Order Gun Lance, but I'm not actually using the Royal Order Gun Lance. I'm actually using Narwa's Gun Lance because we were fighting Jyuratodus today. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to send you off so early. I meant to say, it looks like I'm using the Royal Order's Gun Lance, but it turns out I don't actually have the Royal Order's Gun Lance. If you go to the equipment box, then you can see, yep, yeah, you're right there. Yeah, you can see this. You can see that I'm actually using the Skyward Thunderstorm, which is Narwa's Gun Lance. So, as it comes down to it, I'm actually using a Thunder-based Gun Lance, even though it looks like I'm using an Elementless Gun Lance. Interesting. Very interesting. I would think that the layered weapons would also be able to take on the attributes of the weapon that it has, because, you know, it looks like the real thing. I wonder what other layered weapons you have. Maybe you could showcase some of them one day. Or maybe next time? I don't know. It would be interesting to see, like, what are your top 5 designs for each one? Because I know you do like to have opinions and all of that, but I am very interested to see exactly how you make your weapons fit the aesthetic you have. They're like, I absolutely love your outfit. I love what you did with the Lian armor, especially with making it look like Frontier's G rank armor. And I mean, I already like the look of that armor, and I know you do too, and I see you tried to replicate it as best you can, and I think you did a really good job. Thanks. I really do appreciate the compliment. I don't really get a whole lot nowadays. Mostly because I don't really talk to people nowadays. I tend to be pretty antisocial still. But, you know what? At least I have you to talk to in case I need it. Thank you. You know what? It is nice to have someone to talk to, and if anything, I'd say it's better to talk to someone in person. Just like me with you. Yeah. Don't you worry. I won't let you go.
Looking good, buddy.
But in the meantime, I do need you to scout ahead real quick, as we need to fight a fish. Wait, hang on. Is something up with my dog? Why does my dog look like an inflatable? I mean, it actually does look like an inflatable here. Alright, grabbing that. So, today we are fighting Jyuratodus. And Jyuratodus, I guess I can kind of explain while I burn it up, since you gotta see the intro. I'm gonna try to keep this quick, because I don't really want to make these videos drag on for too long. Unless they're deliberately meant to be long videos, like my last one. It was like 50 minutes long. But, you know what, Title Update 2 does not mess around, and playing with friends is also, like, it's more than just fun. It's the best way that you can play these games, in my opinion. But Jyuratodus, I think, from what I can infer, is a monster that is not necessarily loved by too many people. In fact, I'd say he's one of the more hated monsters in the series. I personally don't have any strong opinions towards Jyuratodus anymore. Originally, when I first fought him in World, he actually was my favorite monster at that point. At least before I got Barot's armor. I just personally found him to be a bit on the easy side, and if anything, he's not a bad fight. It's just that he can be a little bit annoying, and sometimes the weapons, sometimes the weapons that you'd use against him are a little restrictive. If anything, I at least wanted to get a good thunder weapon in, and that means Narwa's weapons, not necessarily Kezu or Rajang. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, you know what? I can try a ground splitter plus a blast dash. I've never tried this before. See if I can get this. Bullet barrage, that's what it is. And I missed. You didn't even notice. Well, that was a really stupid decision on my part. Yeah, Jyuratodus has gotten a few upgrades since we last saw him in Iceborne. I guess Rise. He was in base Rise. I can see the numbers underneath the water. I guess that just shows where his model actually is. I wonder exactly how that attack works, because he disappears under the surface. But I'm not entirely sure. Okay, I gotta be facing the right way for this. Yeah, that'll do. That'll work. Yeah, one of Jyuratodus' major upgrades is he now has a loud roar that can flinch you. He also has a hip check. I guess they kind of made him like Plesioth, especially given the fact that he is your HR5 urgent. Oh, Sunbreak is here, and she's kind of coming. Well, let's see how this goes. Who's gonna get slapped first? Oh. Well, I guess I'm riding Sunbreak. Not that that's really a bad thing anyway. I mean, if it was Jyuratodus, it might actually be a little bit better, because I could get an extra smash, but an extra, like, base smash or something, or wall smash, whatever you want to call it. Not that kind of smash. That was probably the worst pan of my life. Oh, you know what? I should have let Sunbreak take care of that. It would have done twice the amount of damage, except I didn't even see how much damage that did. The number was off screen. I don't know how I missed that, but you know what? That's part of playing Gunless. You're gonna miss. Switch X, also kind of common. Greatsword. I mean, any Greatsword player who would know this. I'll get you this time. There we go. Ah, and your roar is too quiet for me. Oh wait, no, it's not too quiet. I have earplugs. What a fantastic skill. Oh wait, no, it's not just earplugs, it's Defiance. Mainly because I don't really have any good Gunlance builds right now. I'll figure it out eventually. Yeah, this fight may ultimately last a little while, just because Jyuratodus actually has a lot of health. In addition, he doesn't take a lot of damage. I'd also like to get up and hit once before being hit a second time. Oh yeah, I finally got the privilege to do that, except I'm literally being backed into this corner and can't escape. I'd appreciate it if this Jyuratodus actually didn't, you know, interrupt every single attack that I did. Or get out of the way for some reason. And the downtime on that almost made me die. Well, not die, but I almost got hit from that for a dumb reason. Because apparently turning around is not really an option when using the Gunlance. And then I'm gonna miss this? Okay. Actually, no, I technically didn't miss that. It was just interrupted. That actually was interrupted. I just noticing. I still had one bullet left after that. What was that? You didn't even try. Okay. That's enough. Why do they have to give him hip checks, honestly? He was perfectly fine and then you gave him hip checks. Look, we don't need any more war flashbacks with Plesioth. I already know a lot of people don't like Jyuratodus. Let's not give him hip checks. That's just rubbing more salt in the wound. You know what? If I was using a Royal Lodroth one, this would probably be like proper spearfishing, except that's a water one. But you know what? Maybe I should just get that layered weapon so I can actually go, like, next time I fight Jyuratodus, I can probably go spearfishing, because he's the only, like, fish large monster in the game. He's the only Piscean wyvern. Plesioth, Beatodus, and Plesioth all absent. It's just Jyuratodus. He has a league of his own. Get the worm stake, and I wasted the worm stake, and I'm about to die. Never mind, because I have a shield. Although I would like... Jyuratodus is not this way. Come on, man. And also, I keep getting pushed away from him. That's not even the problem. I'm not getting hit. I'm getting pushed away.
Gotta keep it sharp.
Yeah, and also, this guy has not gone for my buddies the entire time. I mean, against Jyuratodus, it's not really that big a deal. Because Jyuratodus is an easy monster. There we go. That's what I needed. So this is not really going to help me that much. Alright. Do I go for Royal Lodroth, or do I try and find Starburst bugs? I'm going for Royal Lodroth. Well, not really all set. I mean, this is only episode 25. We have 63 of these to go through.
Bye-bye.
And we've only done 25 so far, including this one.
Let's go.
But you know what? In more positive news, I'm glad we're getting... wow, that was quick. I'm glad we're getting all the MR1s and 2s done. Because that is kind of the goal for the early parts of this series, so that what we have left in the end is just a string of easy... or not easy, a string of more fun fights. Not just because the MR1 and 2 aren't fun, it's just that they're not as exciting as the MR4 and beyond. That's why, like, I hope I don't have... I'm not going to try and, like, purposely manipulate the randomness just for that, but I don't want to do just MR1s for the remainder of the series. Like, I don't want to get 50 episodes in and all I have left is the weak ones. If it gets to that point, then I will purposely do the easy ones, because I don't want this ending to be a drag. I've said this a couple times before, but I think it's only fair that I do. I think it's only fair that I do it that way. And I wasted that. Didn't even get my worm stake out. I don't think this guy has attacked my buddies once. And this is what Shogun Senator does. Our first break. And I actually got a worm stake.
There's more where that came from.
Wait, I have not been using this. And also, how did that miss me? Gotcha! I don't know if this guy's flinching me or what. He's not really doing much. But seriously, I don't like the fact that this guy packs this much knockback with his attacks, in addition to him not really being interested in anybody else. I don't even think he knows my buddies are here, apart from the bombs that they're throwing and the healing. Apart from that, I don't really think anything else is going on with him. Apparently he only sees me. And when a monster does that, you know exactly what we do to that. Yep. I don't know what this guy's doing now. And I was under him. So I should have been out of the way of that. And then now he's just using the Flatly Dash. Really? I'm out of range. You should not be hitting me with that. That is actually wrong. Oh, yeah, get stopped in your tracks. Guess that's what happens when I actually use the counter. Not because it's a bad counter and doesn't trigger, it's just that I never use it for some reason. Even though it's kind of essential for Gunlance. Where are you going now? Yeah, honestly, this fight could be going a lot faster. But this is Jyuratodus. He has a lot of health, he has flaily attacks. He doesn't take a lot of damage. Let's see if I can reach him from here. Oh, square in the face. I did not expect that. He's not even wearing his mud armor, I just realized. Doesn't affect me. So I have full roar protection. Alright, I have one more shot at this and then I gotta sharpen.
This is the end for you.
Perfect. Yeah, I think we're getting close to the end now. I don't know, my stamina's running low. Wait, meat bait. Don't mind if I do.
Now's my chance.
Yeah, that did something. What do you want? Yeah, the attack that has like full 360-degree coverage, even though it's like one directional attack. You think that's funny? Because I don't.
Here it comes.
Honestly, I'm kind of salty about the fact that Jyuratodus isn't in the Guiding Lands. I do understand because there's no place for him to go, but that doesn't seem like the best excuse. And what's even more upsetting is that Jyuratodus also isn't in the Guiding Lands, even though he was an actual good fish monster. I think, like, for as much as people don't really like Piscine Wyverns, Jyuratodus actually did end up doing really well. I don't really think there's any ifs, ands, or buts about it. And Jyuratodus is just amazing. Oh, how did I get that one? That was lucky. I am underneath you. I should not be getting hit by that. That's the third time I've gotten hit by that attack in a dumb way. Where are you, man?
It's getting weaker.
Sharpen that. Jyuratodus, where is he going? Do I have permission to blow this fish up and out of the water? Oh, wait, he's tired. I do have my chance, though, as long as I get a good... Never mind. Because it always goes to the right for some reason. Also, why is he eating a slag toss? I didn't realize. Why is a slag toss his prey? I mean, again, he's a big fish, but... Just imagine this catch. You'll defeat the whole village with this. Not sure what I'm gonna title this episode. Let's see here. We're almost there. We're almost there. No, we are there. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Hey, that's happened before.
Nothing personal, buddy.
You know what? I can definitely say any good Monster Hunter player has done that at some point, where they're like, I think we're about to get to the end, or please die, or I've had enough, or something, and then the monster just dies at the very end of that. I mean, it's happened before. Just watch episode 19 when we fought Basil Geese. It happened then. Not really sure exactly what I'm gonna do now, because I'm just gonna go ahead and say it right now. This may very well be the last episode of the Roulette series that we see for a little while. What is wrong with my face? Is that what heat distortion does? Because I've seen a lot of YouTubers use that edit. I need a screenshot of that. I need to get a screenshot of that exact moment where the smoke coming off of my gun lines up with my face and makes it look weird and buggy like that. So anyway, going to what I was saying earlier. Essentially, this might be the only episode that goes up this week. I absolutely do not have time to work on a second episode this week because I've got a lot of, like I said, a lot of schoolwork. I'm in marching season, and yes, things are gonna get pretty sketchy, especially because, yeah, you know how it be. I just got a really busy schedule going on here, and I decided I want to kind of slow down for a little bit because I'm putting a lot of unnecessary stress on myself by making 2 episodes a week plus a long episode / stream or whatever it is. And I don't have enough time to work on all of this stuff, so I think I'm just going to take it a little bit slower and work on some shorter videos, like maybe like showcases, like Easter eggs or layered weapons or stuff like that, but I'm not going to go crazy this week because this may very well be the busiest week I have all year, and spending a good portion of my free time during all that making videos is just not going to happen. So this might be the only episode you see this week. I'll do my best to make up for it next week if I have the chance, and even if I can't make up for it, I'll see what I can do after my season is done, because I do still have a few weeks left. I have pretty much all of October eaten up by this, and then once we get to like the midpoint of November, it should calm down a little bit, and then I should have a lot more time to make videos, but I'm still not going to go crazy. But anyway, with all that said and done, if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more from me, you can either check out a whole playlist that I have going on here. I have quite a few episodes on that now. This is episode 25, pretty much done now. And then, if you want to see more from me in the future, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you get notified whenever I do drop uploads. I upload pretty frequently now, albeit not as frequently at this exact time, just because, you know, busy schedule and whatnot. And then anyway, that is basically it for this video. I will see you next time. Farewell.